Hey YouTube, what's up? You're watching DailySWCollecting, and I was supposed to be your host yesterday, but I'm posting today. I had some problems with my router, so I had to fix that. I finally got it fixed today. Um, but yeah, it's not much. Well, I couldn't do anything, from preventing. That's just stuff that kind of happens from time to time. But yeah, can't wait. I think I forgot some parts of the topic. I know the character discussion, and I know it's supposed to be focused on the Phantom Menace, so I'll be focusing on the Phantom Menace. Here's the thing that Josh mentioned once. I think he mentioned, or he was supposed to, or he meant this, but there's a Darth Maul with, I meant to do a review on this guy before, but I didn't. But he does like this slashing attack. He has like this lightsaber cheese cutter behind him, and I'll show you why. But he was also released in a single carded, and I lost his lightsaber. But this guy does not have a hole in the back. His arms are loose. Like, they just took off the arms and put like different arms. But well, this one seems a lot heavier than this one, so like there is not much of a major difference there. I mean, everything's the same, just that the paint job's a little bit different. His is a more darker red than this guy's. But I can't find any other differences besides the arms. So yeah. And I called it a cheese cutter because it's supposed to be this cheap lightsaber. It's not very big. You could use it to cut your cheese. But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. So here are the other figures that I got, and I just wanted to talk about this figure quickly. She will be released again this year, in 2011, just with better paint job, just a better paint job. Yeah. There are lots of figures they're gonna reuse this year for the start of the Phantom Menace 3D. Like this Anakin, I believe they will be using again. Or like I mentioned, I'm pretty sure they're gonna use Obi-Wan again in the movie Heroes line. Darth Maul, most likely. But they're releasing a lot of stuff that I own, and I'm pretty sure this Qui-Gon as well. But yeah, and we all know this Qui-Gon was definitely released on the reviews that were already let out. But I gotta say, the Phantom Menace is probably, I want to say second or third worst. I mean, because I think Power of the Jedi had really good detail but crappy articulation. But I mean, the Phantom Menace figures were a big improvement from the Power of the Force. From the Power of the Force figures, because I mean, they went from this to this. Well, not specifically the characters, but you know what I'm saying. They did a lot of improvements on the sculpt, if I don't say so myself. And well, I think they're really great. I mean, look at this battle droid, for example. This was the best battle droid I probably ever owned. Between 2006 and I want to say until 2008, because excuse me, this Clone Wars Clone Trooper battle droid isn't the greatest articulated. I mean, it is an upgrade, but still, come on, look at the legs. Really Hasbro. And now we have this one, which is great. I love it. But yeah, I was in love with this guy. He is a little bit bulkier than any other battle droid that has been released. Again, this is the first battle droid, but I think they got it right. Even with their backpack, you could put their weapons back there. This is the battle damaged version. So yeah, and even this battle droid, Droidica, is pretty awesome. I believe this is from 1999. I might be wrong. I mean, this was re-released in the 30th anniversary as a Phantom Menace figure. And it says in the back, it's printed in 1998, I believe, somewhere in the back here. But yeah, I think that was an awesome figure. And then sometimes we'd have like something like this. We saw Kid Adaiwundai with a purple lightsaber, and we saw Mace Windu with the blue lightsaber. And I wanted to say Hasbro did not know the colors of the lightsaber, so they just give them a random color because they never knew or have saw. I think they never saw the movie before they released the figures. So yeah, but I think it's interesting. Jedi Mundai with a purple lightsaber. I mean, I like this figure. If you ask me, he's a great figure. Not the greatest, but he's good. And then we got this Darth Maul that has been released so many times. Excuse me. I don't know what's up with Hasbro and these re-releases. I mean, it's great for me because I don't own any of these figures that have been coming out. But it's bad for you guys who have been collecting for a few years now. And I don't know, it's only Hasbro with Star Wars, because I own many other Hasbro products like Transformers, that's the G.I. Joe, Marvel, excuse me, and they rarely use the same sculpt for a figure. I mean, they will occasionally, but they change it up a lot, like it's a kit bash. And, you know, I don't know what's up with them. And, you know, they think they always get it right the first time, I guess. I mean, I think this is cool, if you ask me, the Sith Speeder. Trying to get it open, but I don't know how. Oh, silly me. It's not working, which means I broke it. And it opened. And then, you know, it shoots this thing, this ball. And I'm not going to get the new one because that just doesn't make any sense. It's the same thing. Just I think the other one has a slight different repaint. So yeah. And I'm not gonna go through every other figure. So next thing, I think I'm going to the character of the week, which is Jar Jar. I don't have Jar Jar, but I have a Gungan species. I think the Gungan species is the best, one of the best species. They're just misrepresented because of Jar Jar. I mean, I don't really get why you guys hate him so much. I mean, I could see why, but come on, he's not the bad guy here. I mean, you know his intentions are good, but his actions are always bad. But yeah, I mean, the Gungan species is really cool. If you saw this one episode in the Clone Wars, I think it was season 4. I mean, whatever season we're on, season 3, I believe. Like, not even a whole army they had a whole army, and they only used a few people to take down General Grievous, and I think that's badass. But at the same time, it's showing you how weak General Grievous is compared to the animated Clone Wars. But, yeah. Jar Jar Binks, he probably, he ruined the galaxy, yeah. But Palpatine's a smart guy, Jar Jar Binks isn't the smartest guy. So, you know, he had no, you know, there was no way he knew what was happening. And, I think he's better represented in the Clone Wars than he was in the movies. And, I really liked in Robot Chicken when, there's this one specific clip where, Jar Jar came back and visited Darth Vader on the Death Star. And, Darth Vader killed him by throwing him out into space, by tricking him, and then he came back as a blue ghost, and he annoyed Darth Vader. I mean, I thought that was pretty funny. But, I don't want to get much into Jar Jar Binks, because I think, you know, he's someone you shouldn't be bothered with. I mean, yeah, he technically ruined the world, but that doesn't make him, you know, the villain of the movie. You know, the guy who turned Anakin Skywalker to Darth Vader and killed 1,000 of Jedis or the one who ordered the death of thousands of Jedis. But yeah, I don't really care much. I mean, if someone could explain to me why everyone's hating on him. I mean, again, I see your points and all of that, but he's not the worst guy. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. And again, I'm sorry for posting a day late. I told you guys at the beginning my router was messed up. But yeah, I always like posting on Daily Stars Collecting, even though if you guys don't watch my videos or don't like me at all. But yeah, again, I'm sorry, you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. And I'll leave it off to the next person who posts.